Good day everyone. Today we will discuss about a case study analyzing the moral agent. A case study is a software developer Alex discovered a critical security flaw in their company's new mobile app. The company's CEO pressured Alex to ignore the flaw and release the app on schedule to meet a major deadline and avoid financial penalties. Alex knows that releasing the app would put millions of users' personal data at risk. Alex decided to halt the release and report the issue to the public. Knowing it will cost the company millions likely lead to their dismiss. The case study is all about Alex, the software developer. Alex is nasalay software na i-release and CEO pressures them to release that app to avoid financial penalties. So but the software nga ilang i-release is na siya flaw or na siya something na makaput at risk sa mga data sa users. Even though gina-pressure si Alex sa ihan CEO na i-release na software, but Alex do nga iingon sa mga ilang user na naa siya flaw na software. Even though gihimo na ni Alex even nga ang consequence is pwede siya wad-an og trabaho.
Hi everyone, I am Jinlin J. Velos. This is the continuation about the case study. Case study, a software for developer Alex discovered a critical security flaws in their company's new mobile app. The company's CEO pressures Alex to ignore the flaws and release the app on the schedule to meet a major deadline and avoid financial penalties. Alex know that releasing the app would put a million user personal data at risk. Alex decided to have the release and report the issue to the public, knowing the cost the company millions and likely lead to the direct dismissal.
So for the question, what is moral agent? What are the key characteristics that define a moral agent, and how do they differentiate a human from a non-human entity? So, a moral agent is capable of understanding the difference between the right and wrong, acting based on that understanding, and being held accountable for their choices. So, humans possess a self-awareness and the capacity to understand abstract concepts of justice and fairness, and enabling them to deliberate and choose moral significance action. While on the other hand, animals may exhibit complex behaviors and even an understanding of fairness and self-awareness to be considered full moral agents.
Example would be the toddler who hits another child to get a toy. The toddler is considered immoral because they don't understand the ethical implication of the action. Or the simply acting on impulse. In contrast, an adult who does the same thing will be considered a moral agent and held accountable for their behavior. Ethical implication of this classification have two: no culpability and moral patient. No culpability is since they can't be held responsible for their action, we don't assign them blame or guilt. The focus shift from their responsibility to the responsibility of others to care for and protect them. The example of ethical implication of this classification, we have a clear moral obligations to not harm an infant or an adult with severe cognitive disability.
So, good day everyone. I am Alfred Palma Kaibigan. So, based of the case study, is Alex a moral agent? Explain your answer using the lesson's definition of a moral agent and the concept of moral responsibility. So, Alex is a moral agent because he understands right and wrong, takes responsibility for his actions, and prioritizes user safety over profit. By halting the release of Upload app despite pressure from his CEO, he shows moral responsibility, empathy, and accountability for the consequences of his decisions. So, Alex is, isa siya sa tao nga kanang kakuha na to og aral, like kabalo siya sa sa kuan ani sa kanang in short niya nga tubagan is si Alex kabalo siya sa unsa ang tama ug mali. So si Alex is ano siya kanang gipugos siya or kanang something ingnan sa CEO nga need ni i-post or need ni ikalat ni nga app nga ilang gihimo. Pero si Alex nasay ka ng pagduwa-duwa or nagid ang iyang guiltness kung iyang ikuan tungod kay pag ma-download ning app or ma-release sa nagagamit og gadgets like sa mga tao is mahimong nasay consequences, which is ang app man gud na siya virus or something makadaot sa tao. So moto nga si Alex mas kipili niya ang tama kaysa mali.
Good evening po, I am Christian Ilabanas. For this topic po is Alex is the moral agent because he understands right and wrong, takes responsibility for this action, and prioritize user safety, honor, profit. By halting the release of flawed apps despite pressure from his CEO, he shows moral responsibility, empathy, and accountability for the consequence of his decision. To my explanation po ma'am about Alex. Si Alex nga usa ka hente tungod kay nakasabot siya sa husto nga sayop, udawat siya sa responsibilidad sa iyang mga lihok. Mas giuna pa ang kaluwasan sa tigamit kaysa ginansya. Pinaagi sa paghunong sa pagpagawa sa usa ka apps bisan pa sa pag-pitos gikan sa iyang CEO, mas gipakita pa niya ang moral nga responsibilidad o empatya o pagkamay tulubagon alang sa mga saguntanan sa iyang mga desisyon.
So here the question. So how do Alex actions demonstrate the core characteristics of a moral agent, such as ability to understand right from wrong, the capacity for free will, and the responsibility for the consequences of one's actions? So si Alex is isa siya sa kanang matawag or makonsider nato nga moral agent. Why? Because si Alex is gipili niya ang safety sa mga tao kaysa sa ilang personal nga mag-gain nila sa profit sa ilang company, or mas gipili niya ang mga tao kaysa sa iyang trabaho, even na kanang ang CEO masuko siya or ipatanggal sa trabaho, mas gipili or nangibabaw gid ang iyang pagka moral agent, which is ang pagpili sa tama. So si Alex is siya ang kanang good example na mahimong pilion gayud ang tama kaysa sa mali.
Question po ma'am is considering the immense pressure from the CEO, does the concept of moral autonomy still apply to Alex decision, and how does they choose to have the apps? Sa kabila ng paggamit ng CEO, nalapat pa rin ang moral na autonomiya sa desisyon ni Alex. Ang paghinto ng paglabas ng apps at pagpunta sa publiko ay napapita nito sa pamagitan ng pagpagkita. For example, is malayang moral na panghusga, second, pangako sa mga prinsipyo tulad ng transparency, third is pagkuha ng responsibilidad para sa kanilang mga action.
My name is Corbin Digito. This is my topic. First, if you were the CEO, what is relative attitude would you like to have toward Alex's action? If you were a user whose data was protected by Alex's action, what relative attitude would you like to have? Explain how this different reaction highlights the nature of moral against responsibility.
My topic is Trojan concept of reactive attitude, highlight how people emotionally respond to others' action. From the CEO view, Alex responsible may cause resentment and frustration due to losses and delays, showing his seen accountable. From the user view, his action inspires gratitude and administration for protecting their data, reflection, recognition of his moral responsibility and courage.
Example ni sa kuan sa relative attitude is first, a feeling toward other based on the trait used especially with the expect to speak and fairness or goodwill. Example, resistment, gratitude, forgiveness, og sa mga example sa scenario pod, suppose you help your classmate review for the exam, the sorry for fail at gratitude, but if they ignore your effort or insult you feel resentment but are reactive attitude. This show how you emotionally respond to their treatment of you.
For question, if we were to abandon the practice of holding people responsibility based on reactive attitude and instead adopt a purely objective attitude, viewing people as a mere objective of social control or treatment, what will be ethical social consequences? Then answer, giving up a reactive attitude in favor of purely objective way on holding people accountable could hurt moral relationship, take away people freedom and weaken the foundation of justice and social connection.
Evaluate Alex's decision based on lesson which of their motive, ethical approach, consequentialism, deontology, or virtue ethics called best explain Alex's decision. Alex's decision can be evaluated through three ethical framework: consequentialism, which support his choice for preventing harm to millions despite company losses. Deontology, the strongest explanation, as the acted out of duty of protect user regardless of consequence, and virtue ethics, since his action demonstrate honesty, courage, and integrated reflected God characteristic beyond workplace obligation.
So, naay tulo ka ethical approaches si Alex. So, this is number 1. Consequentialism, iha gibuhat aron malikayan ang kadaot sa lain. Bisan pa makalogi sa kumpanya. To deontology, iya gihimo iyang katungod kay tungod kini iyang obligasyon o katungdanan. Bisan pa unsa ang resulta. Virtue ethics, iya aksyonan pagpakita og pagtinuod og matinud anon kay isog og integridad nga ipakita maayo ang iyang klaseng pagkatao. So, sa simple, gibuhat ni Alex ang saktong butang tungod kay katungdanan niya ang pagpakita kini sa iyang maayong batasan.
My question is, afraid of confined in you that they cheat on a resilient exam, they are feeling guilty and ask for your advice on that to do from respective or consequentialism that will be the best course of action. How will the utilitarianism approach this situation, and that will be their primary concern. Finally, how will virtue ethics advise your friend, focusing on the character trials involved? So for me, ma'am, kung ini sabol nga kita nga mga tao, ma'am, once nga makasala ta is biskan sa kuha, ma'am, nakasala ko tong bata pa ko nga makabalog ko sa akong una-una nga sa akong mind na mali to, nga mali dito akong ibuhat, or nga kadesisyon ko nga anay mali, and then akong gi-approach sa akong kagalingon nga ako na itama ang akong mali sa una.
Differentiate consequentialism, deontology, and virtue ethics. And cite an example. So, ang consequentialism in justify the means. Deontology means are more important than ends. Thus, ang virtue ethics kay nag-focus siya sa action o ang iyang batasan. So, this is the example of consequentialism. A doctor decide to prioritize patient decide on their likelihood of survival or maximize the number of lives saved. Number 2, deontology. A person refuses to lie even if it means hurting someone's feelings because honesty is a fundamental moral duty. Virtue ethics. Example, a person helps a friend in need because they are compassionate and empathetic, not just because it's the right thing to do.